Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the stream. It's been a while, been exactly a week, as a matter of fact. I have not had as much opportunity to stream as I would have liked, but we have returned. And we have returned with Red Dead Redemption 2, because of course we have. Now, just because I haven't streamed this since last Saturday, don't think that means I haven't played it, because I have. I haven't done anything story-oriented, just because, I wanted to do that here. I spent a lot of time riding around and hunting, just to build up cash. Although even then, there's a bunch of stuff that happened to me completely out of the blue. I ran into all kinds of weird people. I ran into the clan twice, and watched them kill themselves in hilariously inept ways, and, killed it. I actually killed one of them in a knife fight in the middle of the woods, so that was interesting. I also came across this dude who was poisoned because he was bitten by a rattlesnake in the middle of the field, and I ended up helping him out. And this is a neat little thing. Later on, I went back into town, and I found the guy again. He was telling another dude about how I saved him, and then he was like, "Oh, hey, it's you." It's like, "Yeah, nice to see you." I was like, "Go in and get something from the gunsmith. You can put it on my tab." And I was like, "Sweet," because I was trying to build up enough money for a varmint rifle to go do more hunting. So rather than spend 72 bucks on a new rifle, I got it for free, because that dude paid for it for me. So that was cool. I also, on a whim, attempted to rob a couple of trains, and that didn't go well at all. So I ended up getting a bounty as high as $165, so I had a pile of money, and then I went broke again because I had to pay off that bounty using said money. And then to celebrate my newfound, well, not freedom, but lack of wantonness by the law, I went into the fancy saloon and got myself a beef stew, which cost $3, and then I only had 90 cents to my name. And then as I was on my way out the door, I got flagged down by a prostitute who had me go upstairs and help her dispose of a body. So there was that. And then she gave me $10 for doing that, so, I'm doing pretty good again. I'm doing pretty good. What was I doing? Yeah, so basically all I've been doing is I've been riding around and doing random shit. And even then, according to, I've got, like, 25% of the game completed just by doing that. I guess that's just the miscellaneous compendium entries and stuff. But yeah, you can tell I've been doing basically nothing but riding around. You can tell I've been doing nothing basically but riding around and hunting, because all of the journal entries that I've got are mostly just sketches of animals. Like, just animals and plants and stuff. Yeah, because there's that mission I did last time there. Headed into Valentine with Uncle and the girls. Girls went scouting for work while Uncle and I... Why he emphasizes Uncle, I have no idea. Had a few drinks and he explained more of his theories on existence and barefaced lies about his past. Things took a strange turn. Some fella seemed to recognize me or us from Blackwater. Guess we had been holed up there too long while Hosea and I scouted the job that never was. I chased the bastard. I keep accidentally going like a chapter ahead as opposed to a few pages. Oh, I found some more dinosaur bones too. I should mail the location. I found it at the bottom of an oil derrick that had a corpse next to it, which I presume, like, the dude was murdered by his competition. He nearly fell off a cliff. I spared him, and he gave me an ink pen. I hope I won't regret my leniency. But I reckon he got the scare of his life. Jimmy Brooks was his name. Yeah, and that's that guy, the gunslinger. And I have to track down our gunslingers. Oh, remember the corpse I found strung up between the posts of a rail bridge? I poked around there again afterwards, and I discovered that the corpse's head was pinned to a post with a knife, and it had a map in it. So, found an odd-looking corpse, something stuffed into the mouth. Couldn't make sense of it. So I guess I'm tracking down a serial killer now. I have found and killed so many animals. Yeah, there's the oil derrick. Oh yeah, and here it is. Met a woman had killed a John, claimed it was an accident. I helped her get rid of the body. Wonder if she was quite as innocent as she claimed. I don't care, she gave me $10. Also, I think my horse is starting to get sick somehow, but I can't access the, like, I don't have a brush or anything. I don't have a brush or anything I can use to clean it, so I've just been riding the horse straight into the river to clean it off. Because I think you can access the stable and get stuff from them, but I think there's a quest you have to do to unlock that functionality. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start off by riding back into camp, and I'm going to start off by riding back into camp and do a few more missions, see if I can unlock more of the game. Because I've just been riding around doing random shit here that has no bearing on anything. Oh, also I protected these fine folks from a gang. You know, the fine folks that I robbed in the middle of the night. Wait, what's happening? Oh shit! The disc came out for some reason. Ah, shit. This is something my PlayStation's actually done a couple of times now. Okay, let's do this. Alright. This is something my PlayStation's done a couple of times now, and I got no idea what it is. The eject button seems to be really sensitive, so it just keeps going into an eject cycle. Like, it just ejected the game on its own. I'm nowhere near the thing. I've got the PlayStation set up on a chair next to me. But yeah, I can just hear it cycling around there. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn off the PS4, I'm going to unplug it, and I'm going to turn it back on, and see if that works. We are experiencing some technical difficulties. Okay, now we unplug it. Plug it back in. I know I've had this system for like 3 years or so by now, but I mean, geez, you think it would last longer than that, wouldn't you? Before something messed up. My brother had one of the original model PS3s, you know, the, like, huge beast of machines. That thing lasted 10 years. I've still got our old Super Nintendo over in a cupboard over there. That thing's been around since '93, I think, and that still works. So, you know, if this thing starts clonking out on me after 3 years, that's a pretty poor outlook there, Sony. Okay, let's try this again. Now stay in. Speaking of Sony, I saw that they actually announced the game list for, well, I had barely heard of this, the PlayStation Classic that they're doing. You know, basically riding on the coattails of what Nintendo and, well, Sega too, because Sega also has a mini Genesis that they released, which I should get my hands on. It looks like it's pretty good. But I mean, they're doing it for the original PlayStation, and it makes me feel old that the original PlayStation is old enough now that they can do something like that. I was looking at the game list, and some of them look okay. Others, I'm like, eh. I'm surprised to see Battle Arena Toshinden on there. I remember having a hell of a lot of fun with that game, because we owned it. We owned a copy of it. And of course, they got Final Fantasy VII on there. That's no big shock. The original Resident Evil, personally, I would have preferred if they put 2 or 3 on there, but, you know. Twisted Metal, which isn't too big of a shock, because that was a really big hit for the original PlayStation. Oddworld Abe's Odyssey is on there, which I'm rather pleased by, because that game was really fun, if I remember correctly. But no, it looks cool, but I don't feel... It's not like the SNES Classic, where nearly every game that was on that is gold. There's not really enough on there to make me excited to actually get that thing. If I wanted to play an original PlayStation game, I can use my PS3, because bizarrely it's backwards compatible for solely the original PlayStation, and that's it. Because I've got one of the newer model, well, I say newer model PS3s, I got it about, God, 8 years ago now, but it's one of the newer model PS3s, so it's one of the ones that isn't supposed to be backwards compatible, but for whatever reason, it does work with every PS1 game I've ever tried on it. No PS2 games, but PS1 games. Anyway, let's head back. Don't you dare eject this time, you bizarre machine. But yes, you can tell I've been playing for quite some time because Arthur's beard is starting to grow back in again. I think I might let his beard and hair grow in a bit longer, and, you know.
Yeah.
I also got some hair tonic. I should maybe use that just in case. Yeah, this crowd down here who was really antagonistic to me, apparently the O'Driscolls tried to rob them, and I helped them, so now they're friendly again.
Oh, hey there.
How's it going?
Well, it ain't going at all. We're broke. We're about ready to call it quits, to be honest with you. Listen, I hate to ask, but is there any way that you could help us get the supplies that we need to finish?
I don't have the money, so...
Well, I ain't promising nothing, but I'll see what I can do.
There's a logging camp over in Big Valley, pretty much straight west of here, that might have lumber for sale.
Oh yeah, another thing too is I ended up helping a couple of shady ne'er-do-wells, and they gave me robbery tips. They told me some places I could go to steal shit from people. Find a wagon of lumber to aid the home construction. Lumber may be available at Appleseed Timber Company, located in Big Valley, west of the Dakota River. Shea Porter, investigate the homestead. Watson's Cabin, investigate the homestead. There's a strange family living out in the Grizzlies. Rumor is that they have lots of money stashed there. An old lady who lives alone north of Strawberry is rumored to be sitting on some valuables. So yeah, let's do a mission first. I think I might want to go talk to Hosea. I think he might be the one if I talk to, I can then, like, visit the stable and do stuff there. Another thing I've noticed too is the horse I accidentally took from town and then tried to bring back and failed, it's still kicking around. That horse is up here. It still counts as my temporary horse, so I might just... I think you can sell horses at a certain point, so I'll just go sell the horse. Also, I found a really sad story up here. Apparently, the family who was living in this cabin got robbed, and then the mother locked her 2 sons up in the building with enough food for 4 days, and she said she was going to see if she could track down the thieves. And then she never came back. I didn't even notice what was going on until I went in, I robbed the place, and I picked up a letter from her to her son saying just that. And I stopped and I was like, oh no. Oh, and then I looked over in the corner of the room and I found a couple of bodies that were there for so long they appeared to be mummified. So, yeah. Nice to see this is still as bleak as the first game. Oh, also, I'm really sad I didn't stream this part, but to make a bit of extra cash, I went in to try to do a bounty. And I went on this, like, epic journey to go catch this flim-flam snake oil salesman up here. And, like, he ended up falling into the river, and I had to chase him down and drag him out and bring him back. And, yeah, it was just this whole thing. But yeah, there's, like, a little red icon next to my horse's health, and I don't know what that means. He must be sick somehow, but I don't have the means to heal him yet.
There we go.
Another thing I've noted is that the way the bounty system works is that if you have a bounty on your head, bounty hunters will come hunting for you. However, if you're well enough disguised, you won't run into trouble in town if you go back to town. Meaning, like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start wearing a mask whenever I do anything nefarious, which makes sense. But I'm also going to put together an outfit which I'm going to call my robbery togs, perhaps. It'll be clothing I specifically wear when I'm, like, robbing a train, or robbing a house, or that kind of thing.
Easy.
Also, I have done so many challenges, but there's so many more I can do. Let's see. And I've started... Okay, yeah, I picked 6 yarrow. I need to pick and eat 4 different species of berry. I found a few already. I just need to eat them. I need to jump 3 obstacles in 15 seconds, so I'm probably just going to have to find an area with a bunch of fences. I need to collect 3 perfect quality rabbit pelts. The reason why I haven't got that one done yet is practically every rabbit I've killed, I've just taken them wholesale and sold them to the butcher. Kill 2 different species of animal in the same Deadeye use. That should be easy, but I'll have to see. Kill 3 enemies with a knife. One of those was that clansman I got into a knife fight with in the woods. So I'll just have to keep that in mind. But I believe these might be raspberries. So let's eat one. Nom. Actually, you know what? Let's look at my satchel, because I gotta find a fence, too. I mean, all this, like, jewelry I've been stealing off of people I haven't been able to do anything with. I can donate it to the gang, but if I want to sell it for my own personal funds, I can, apparently sell it to a fence. I just need to find one. Okay, this is all stuff that boosts my stuff. Health Cure, Miracle Tonic, Snake Oil, Age Pirate Rum. Consuming this will give you stamina experience. Interesting. Maybe I should drink that then. Bitters, Horse Stimulant, Valerian Root, Potent Health Cure, Ginseng Elixir. Okay, so this is stuff that gives me experience and not just increases it, so in that case I should just down this stuff to... Yeah, let's do that. It's a very curious RPG element they have going on here. I was wondering why I couldn't sell this stuff. My stamina's at max level, so I can't actually do anything there. I've been doing a lot of running around. Excuse me while I get blitzed and then try to ride my horse. Yeah, I think I ended up getting some hair tonic off of a dude. I want to see if I've got that here, and if I do, I'll just friggin' drink it. Ingredients, materials, kits. Yep, hair tonic increases the rate at which hair and facial hair grows. I will become a beast of a man.
Come on, pal.
I'm just a little drunk, buddy.
Yep.
Gotta be careful not to ride my horse into a tree. I've done that several times.
The killer that shot Mr. Miller has laid old Otis in his grave. Yeah!
Okay, so what you're telling me is that Morgan can get drunk enough that he just starts singing to himself. That's an interesting touch.
Okay there, boy. Easy there. Poor Otis had a wife, to mourn for his life. 3 children, they were brave.
That's right, Morgan. You get shit-faced and sing about this poor Otis guy.
Yeah.
Also, I went a bit too far.
Okay there. Yep.
No, my duck. The river shall not claim you. Well, I haven't been able to do much else to help the gang. I have been periodically going back with food.
Yep.
So I rode a little bit too far. They're up on this ridge here. Hey, you're a rabbit. Not a good one, though. Also not a good one. Also not a good one. That was a waste of Deadeye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think with the Varmint Rifle you don't actually cause any damage to the rabbit skin, so, you know, that's good. Because in some scenarios, hunting with a bow is not really that difficult, but in others, holy shit, is it ever. I will study you, squirrel. I will kill you, squirrel.
Hold up.
Okay, killing the squirrel with the Varmint Rifle actually did degrade the quality a bit.
Hey, boy. Yep.
Meaning I'm gonna have to get me some more arrows and craft some small game arrows, and then hope to God that I get better at hunting, because it's really hard to spot the tiny things if they, you know, until they run. Crap. Crap.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, whatever. You look up and you see Dutch up on the ridge looking down here at Arthur riding madly throughout the plain. What the hell is he doing down there?
So good. I was talking to little Jackie. There's a fine boy you got.
If he's mine.
Of course he's yours. It's the truest of gifts, a child. Yet you push him away.
I ain't no kind of father. I wish the boy no harm, but... Well, you know how we live.
We live free.
If you say so.
All right. Good morning, Arthur. How you feeling?
A little better.
Feels like we're back on track, more or less.
Yep, money and food. Now everyone needs to keep it coming.
For sure. Well, I should get back to it.
All right, then.
Look at John doubting his parenting skills. Hi, Mr. Pearson.
Don't forget to go hunting, Mr. Morgan. I hear you. Okay, let's take a look. Thank you, Arthur.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good for grub for now.
Use a slug of whiskey in this.
Maybe after lunch, eh?
No, whiskey is good any time of the day. Believe me, I'm drinking a glass of it right now. See everything? Oh, yes. I want to go to Arthur's tent before I do anything. I've already applied pomade? Huh, I didn't realize. Better not be no fop. I'm a Dapper Dan, man. Looks like he's pretty equal all the way around. Yeah, let's let his hair grow out, facial hair grow out a little bit more, and we'll see what happens. Gunslinger, Summer Gunslinger, Winter Gunslinger, Grizzly's Outlaw. It's amazing how many different outfits I already have. The Ruffian. The Rebel. The Innocent. Looks a bit like one of Clint Eastwood's characters from some thing.
Pretty good.
Sewer.
That's good.
Yeah, let's put together something. That's Arthur's Gambler's hat, Stalker hat, Warren Gambler hat, Beaver Big Valley hat. Let's put on that hat.
Hi there.
Let's put on that duster coat, because why not? That's one fancy motherfucking vest. Yeah, let's put on that one. Everyday, everyday overshirt. French dress shirt. Man, fancy as fuck. Union suit. So Arthur himself can run around with his ass hanging out of a trapdoor. I'll put on that one. I will be a fancy robber. Jeans, work pants, caftan pants, ranch pants. He's a bit lacking in the pants department, though, isn't he? Let's put those on.
Susan. Work to be done, Miss Gaskell.
He ain't got no chaps. Workman's boots. Deluxe Relentless boots. Rambler boots. Yeah, let's put those on. There'll be a black hat. I've only got that one thing of spurs, and I'll leave those on, I guess. Got that cloth mask, which, you know, interrupts the hat, so that's not too big of a... bandana, because, you know... On the range gloves. I don't think I've got much in the way of this stuff. I do have a bandolier. Which I think mostly that just, you know... Yeah, screw it, let's equip the bandolier. Why not? Go full bore, in case robberies go south. Only got the one satchel. Alright, cool. Oh, you can modify stuff, boots over pants, underpants. Alright, let's save this outfit. Save custom outfit 2. Yeah, so let's maybe remove the Winter Gunslinger one for now. Because I'm not going up north, at least for a little bit. And I'll put this one on the horse. Well, this one's already on the horse. I think. Well, it'll already be on the horse because I'm friggin' wearing it, I believe. Anyway.
Arthur.
Although, actually, for that matter, maybe I need to keep a suitable cold weather outfit on my horse. Welcome to Fashion Corner with Arthur Morgan. When you're robbing trains, you want to be at your best. Okay, so both of those are on the horse plus the Winter Gunslinger. Alright, fair enough. Anyway, let's go have a chat with Hosea.
Hey, Arthur.
Yes, sir? Oh, go hunting. Okay. about Strauss? What does Strauss have to tell me?
You'll work it out, Dutch. You always do.
Ah, Uncle, you old drunk.
Morning. Come, have a seat, Morgan. We're discussing ladies' bloomers.
Who, you and all your friends?
Or at least you're a happy drunk. Happiness is important, Arthur.
Well, amen to that. But yeah, no, let's talk to Strauss instead. I haven't spoken to this man at all, ever. I don't even know what his deal is. Is he our doctor or what?
Herr Morgan! Herr Morgan!
Mr. Strauss?
You busy, my friend?
Why?
I'll cut you in.
Loaning? Already?
You know how it is. People is happy to borrow off someone like me, but more enthusiastic paying back to someone like you.
Of course. Who are they?
Let me see. Chick Matthews works at Guthrie Farm. He's a hand, I believe. Mr. Roble, the small holder at Painted Sky, runs the operations there, badly. Miss Lily Millet is a ranch maid up at Emerald Ranch.
And here was me believing Dutch's bluster about us helping folk.
It's legal work, Mr. Morgan. Debtors belong in prison. We are doing them a favor.
Aye, and I'll make sure they see it in them terms.
Put the debts in the deed box and try not to kill them. It's very bad for business.
I'll try and see about the debts.
Very good.
Okay.
You're gonna suffer. And life's gonna go on. That's the truth of it. I won't lie to you.
What's happening here?
Miss Roberts. I know. Where am I gonna go? Stay here with us.
Oh, it's Sadie.
Folk, they ain't so bad. It's nasty out there on your own. I know. You'll be safe here. At least for now. Till you're back on your feet properly.
Thank you.
Of course.
Jack seems to be walking awful close to the cliff edge.
You can stay with us as long as you want.
Thank you.
It's the least we can do. All right, well, I should be getting on.
Okay, Arthur.
I didn't think Sadie was still with us the entire time. I've been riding around, like, doing random crap. I haven't seen her.
Hey,
Morning.
you're a good kid.
Thanks, Uncle Arthur.
You take care now.
Okay, Uncle Arthur.
Oh, I can also chop firewood. I know I gotta go collect debts, but let's chop some firewood. Also, by John's comment and the fact that I'm pretty sure Arthur has a picture of Abigail in his tent, I'd be interested to see if it turns out there's a possibility that Arthur is Jack's father. That'd be interesting. So is there a limit to how many of these I'm cutting? Oh, that was a tough one. I love a way that a way you can increase your morality is just by saying hello to people. Every time I go into town, I'm like, "Hey, how you doing? Hi, howdy, folks." Now let's spy on my friends.
I'm so in love, Tilly. I'm so in love.
He's not doing the washing, that's for sure. Now help me or clear out.
was a girl until your call commanded me to cross the sea. I've nothing left, I gave you all. My darling Lithia was so small, your land and love are vast and free. I was a girl until your call. You stood so strong and dark and tall, you stole the heartbeat out of me. I've nothing left, I gave you all. Your lips enchant, your eyes enthrall, your empire is of ecstasy. I was a girl until your call. Your parasites and lackeys crawl, mocking a love they dare not see. I've nothing left, I gave you all. I sit in solitude and scrawl these wretched words and wait for thee. I was a girl until your call. I've nothing left, I gave you all. Interesting. So are Molly and Dutch?
I am mighty glad to be out of that cold, Mr. Morgan.
Me too.
I am getting too old for this gallivanting.
Me too.
Some scintillating conversation, Arthur.
Come on now, boy.
Ah, Brown Jack.
Arthur,
Miss Karen, how you getting on?
fine so far. And to think I was once a damsel in distress, and now they got me protecting the men.
Just stay alert.
Oh, I shall do. And if anyone tries anything, I'll blow their heads off.
I like that in a lady. Brown Jack, I believe that's, Bill's horse. Nell the Second, I'm not sure who owns that one. The Count, that's Dutch's. Alright, let's go find these folk Leopold wants me to get the money off of. And I'll save that one down there for later. Let's head up and talk to Chick Matthews first. Kind of a name is Chick, anyway. Good thing I put on all my dark, menacing clothes. Gonna have to feed my horse again sometime soon.
Hey, mister.
Have all my dark, menacing clothes put on for dirty work.
Yeah. Hey there.
Suppose I could kill that man and steal his animal, but nah.
Hey, partner.
Yeah, see? Greet people. Gain morality. Arthur Morgan, friendliest motherfucker in the West.
Yep.
Also, he likes to go bird watching. Yeah, another thing too is, I don't know if this happened while I was streaming it or not, but I ran afoul of a rancher who lives not too far from Valentine. Like, he told me to get off his property, so I did. But he started shooting at me shortly after he warned me. Like, you know, gave me no time at all to leave.
Buddy.
So I've been periodically going back and, I don't know why I paused it. I've been periodically going back to his farm. It's this place right here, Downs Ranch. I've been periodically going back and poaching his livestock and selling it in town, out of spite.
Hey there, mister.
What the hell are you doing here?
Okay, okay. Keep your hair on.
Fine. Happy to be done with it.
Get
Okay.
out of here now, or I'll make you.
If there was only one fellow there, I'd probably attack them and steal their shit. I've been doing that anytime I come across... Because most camps you come across, I've noticed, like, just random camps like that, the people staying at them are very antagonistic. I was gonna leave one dude alone, but then he called me a chicken, so I tackled him, knocked him into unconsciousness, and stole his oatcakes. Excuse me. Are you the debtor I'm looking for?
You Chick Matthews?
Oh, no, not me, sir. That's the greenhorn over there. Oh, and there he goes.
So long, long shark.
Damn it! Hey! Get back here! You owe us money! Ah.
I haven't been up in this part of the country yet. Why is that saddled horse just hanging out down here? Making me work for this money, boy.
The more I chase, the more you owe!
Money's mine. I'm keeping it.
Last chance to save your hide. Stop!
Jeremy shouldn't have left me there.
Yeah.
That's not how this shit works. Swear to God, if he jumps to that train.
Go much further. I'll get more than a debt off you. Look what we got here.
Now, I could just throw you on the tracks, or you could give me the money.
At least you ain't dead yet.
It's up to you.
Look, I got the money, but it's hidden. Untie me and I'll tell you where it is.
You're no place to bargain, boy.
Holy Moses.
Goddamn treasure hunt? You're lucky I ain't taking your teeth as well. Now, add insult to injury?
Well, aren't you gonna untie me?
I like how it's now giving me a tutorial about,
The map. Do the decent thing.
it's giving me a tutorial about how to access stuff in my satchel when I've been doing that for hours now.
You'll find it there. Everything. I promise.
Don't make me come looking for you. Because goddamn it, I will.
Idiot.
Why wouldn't it let me access it? It's not letting me access. There we go. If something should happen to me, my worldly possessions are stored here. So where the hell is that? Across the way from the ranch? No, it's not. That's a damn good thing it's actually showing me where that is. Also, there's a cabin up there. I should check that out along the way. See if there's anything else I can pick up. Any other goodies. Goose! A Canada goose!
Yeah.
Alright. Take my horse for a bath.
Whoa, easy.
Also, I should probably feed the horse. Reminds me, do I have horse medicine on me? Maybe that'll fix him up. Although it could be I can access the horse medicine while I'm on the horse proper. We'll see. Oh, this is all kinds of weird. Where the fuck is this? All these folks are dead. I've also been finding a lot of these. I also have plenty of chewing tobacco, which I haven't used, but I haven't found a place to sell them yet. Seriously though, what went on in this place? Like something vaguely occult.
Giddy up. Giddy up. Easy. Whoa.
Well, this place may require further investigation later. Yeah, no. I've done so much hunting in this game that that's all I think about now.
Slow up now.
Also, if that kid came down this way to hide his treasure, does he know about the corpses? Did he kill those people? Probably not. Seems like too much of a wuss to pull something like that. Okay, that's just a horse reviver. That's horse stimulant. It's not really anything to heal it. Guess I'm gonna have to wait on that. Lily Millett, she's not too far away from here either. Also, here's something stupid that happened to me shortly before I started streaming. You ever, like, take a drink of something and have it go down the wrong way? I mean, it's pretty clearly a common occurrence for people, I'm sure. But anyway, I took a heaping swig of coffee, and the very first sip of it went down funny. And then I was torn between trying to swallow the rest of it, or just basically throwing up coffee all over the place. I ended up doing a literal spit take. Coffee all over my desk. I had to spend so much time cleaning up before I could even begin streaming. Hey, fella.
Hello. Hi there, mister.
That's the type of stagecoach I can rob, once I, you know, figure out how to do that. Also, here's the train station.
Hey, mister.
How do you do?
Hey there, partner.
Who's this then?
Wherever you're going, I can get you there cheap.
Oh, stagecoach. Nice. I can hire the coach. Also, that's another place I can either pay off bounties or, Oh yeah, I gotta mail that, location to the scientist lady.
Oh, come on! Why's it always gotta be such a goddamn performance with you? Now, I told you I'd get you the money next week, and I'll get it.
If you didn't make it this week, who's to say you'll make it next?
Don't you take that tone with me. I thought you said you loved me.
I do, but what I get paid ain't enough for one person, let alone two. Your money's gotta be your problem now.
The only problem I got is this bleating going on in my ear. Now lay off it, Lily. God damn it.
So, you're the fella? Is the reason why she's in debt?
Lily, where's our money?
What?
That loan you took. It's payday.
I'm sorry.
I don't have it right now.
Well then, I guess we got a big problem, don't we?
Cooper, give him what you've got.
I ain't giving him nothing except a lesson in
Damn manners! Bitch!
First person brawling! This is trippy as hell. All I see is this mustache coming at me.
Alright. He has all my money. I gave it all to him. Just take everything that you find on him and let's be done with this. Please.
That's fine.
You've got your money. Leave me alone.
You know what I do to thieves?
What do you want?
I didn't steal that, it's a debt. Damn it.
Ain't my concern, no sir.
You stop right there.
Hey, just walk away, partner.
Keep your mouth shut about this. You deaf?
I'm gonna blast your eyes out
I
of your
said
damn
hand
skull.
over what you got. Shut your mouth. You better stop right now.
Hey, I think you got the wrong guy.
Don't you breathe a word of this to no one. You hear?
Stop bothering me, please.
You gonna leave this or not?
I swear, I ain't seen nothing. What is wrong with this place?
You get back here right now.
Hey, get moving.
You stop right now.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, no, you don't. You damn fool!
Well, fine, I'll let him go. I was gonna steal that guy's hat, too. He looked like he had a nice one. Oh, well. Well, let's get out of here.
Yep.
Oh, hey, is that the fellow I knocked out? It is, too! That's right, you better run. Oh, hey, that's a rabbit. Kind of rabbit I'm looking for, maybe? It kind of is, but it's not of a high enough quality. Oh, hey, can I do the jump thing here at the ranch? Oh, I did it! Hooray! Oh no, I've got $5. I'll tell you what, let's go pay that off before I go deal with the, before I go deal with the last debtor. Last thing I need is to get gunned down by bounty hunters for a paltry $5 bounty.
Hey, mister.
Howdy.
Out of the damn way.
Never mind, I don't think I'm supposed to have a horse up here.
Why, hello there, sir.
Hey. Some real beautiful country around this area.
Really?
Well, I'll leave you to it.
Bye.
You just left. You alright?
No, I didn't. This is my first time talking to you.
You're paying it all off then. Good for you, I guess.
I was just looking for money I was owed. And some damn fool had to, you know, go call the law on me.
What you need to send?
Scribble coordinates detailing how to find a dinosaur bone.
It'll be there before you know it.
Thanks
Turned
for
it-
your assistance.
Return any post office after at least 24 hours for your reward. Cool. Hopefully she pays a pretty penny for that. Maybe I'll stop in the camp first with the, Yeah, you know, I'll go back to camp first with the money I've already picked up. What a shitty little cemetery. Not that I should judge. Also, let's check what the other forest challenges are. Be in progress, won't it? Ride from Valentine to Rhodes in less than 5 minutes. I don't even know where the hell Rhodes is. Maybe Rhodes is, over here? I don't know. I'll have to check it out at some point or another. Also, there's a fort up there with a red ring around it. I guess that must mean that, either I've already got a bounty up there, because I guess they must know who I am, or, I'm just not allowed up there because it's a military encampment. Either way.
Yeah.
Another thing I did is I robbed a bunch of random folk on the road. Turned out it was actually rather easy. Only one guy. Oh, there's a... Oh crap, I trampled it. No, it's still good though. I'll skin that. Did I not just see some plants? Yeah, there's one over there. What is that?
Whoa!
Raspberry again? Yeah, it's raspberry. I'll just pick some. Oh, wait. Cancelled it. Apparently cooking can be rather complex in this game, from what I can gather of all the herbs and stuff that I've been picking up. I just haven't really delved into it. All I've been doing is sticking meat at the end of a knife and roasting it over a fire. Not to mention, I've got enough food to last me forever already anyway. I don't seem to need to eat very often.
It's all a big misunderstanding. Don't get confused about that.
You got a blasted problem?
Stay out of this, okay?
The wrong decision just might be fatal.
God damn it. Look, they would have got the law on both of us had I let them live, okay?
This is why I hate human beings.
There.
Whew, thank God for that. I have no money to repay you, but I do have some information that might suit your skill set. My husband, may he rot, told me about a shack somewhere north of Rhodes. Apparently, it's a gathering place for lowlifes.
Okay.
Thank you, really. I'll be on my way.
Sure, but you got a hightail, trust me.
Let's loot these guys, but let's be quick about it. Crap. Which way is he going? Okay, he's going up that way. By rights, I should take these guys out of the road, but I don't really feel like I have enough time for that, so... What I need to do is I need to loot these bastards and get out of here as quickly as possible. I done told you to walk away.
Okay, fella.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened the last couple of times I got robbery tips. One of them was somebody I freed from the back of a prison wagon. The other one is a convict I saw who had escaped, and I had to shoot the chains out from his legs. Rabbits! None of them look, oh wait, what about you? Nah, you're not fancy enough for my liking either.
There we go.
Also, what's going on down this way? We got ourselves some fancy looking goats.
Wait a minute there. I need to have a word. Relax.
Hi?
Don't think long Sorry, I don't know why. I find this so entertaining. Faster! Come on, pal.
I'm moving. Don't mind me. I just might come back and rob you again some other day. Seems like an odd thing to say, maybe, but sometimes I worry I push my horse too hard. Hey, you a rabbit? Nope, you're a badger.
Easy.
I love how for smaller animals, Arthur doesn't even really seem to, like, separate the skin from the meat. He just grabs onto, like, the tail or something and pulls. Like a psychopath. I need your skin. Your precious skin.
Okay, then.
invigorates me or something, I don't know. Just take a shit, horse. I've been noticing the horse is shitting an awful lot lately. That might be due to whatever illness it seems to have.
Yep.
I was wondering what this is, but that's that old oil derrick I was talking about.
Easy now.
I can't imagine items have respawned here, but let's take a look. If nothing else, I can... Oh, wait. Maybe they have. If nothing else, I can show you what I found. Yeah, I think the body is gone. There was a body right there underneath that beam. But our dinosaur bones are right down here. Or at least they were. Either it simply despawned, or the lady scientist Deborah came by and collected them.
Come on now, boy.
Ah, I have gotten my mail. Oh, it's a horse.
Giddy up.
I can't help but feel slightly beholden to the horse I've been using this entire time, though. I wonder when I get the opportunity to name him. It probably is when I gain access to the stables. I get my official horse naming license, TM. Know what I'm gonna call him. I've got a couple ideas, though.
Yeah.
It is a he, right? I'm gonna need to check that, too. Howdy, folks. Gang almost has as much money as I did before I paid off my bounty.
None of you never go do something stupid and get yourself a woman. You hear me? Trust your old Uncle John on this one. And if you got one, get rid of them. Go drown them in the goddamn ocean, because trust me, boys, it's you or them. You or them, they'll kill you. They won't do you the kindness of shooting you or slitting your throat. They will slowly grind you down to dust with the nagging and the demands and the complaints. You will die the most painful death imaginable, and that's this. The slow realization that you would rather be dead than have to listen to her crap for a moment longer. And if you knew you could kill her and get away with it, you would. Trust me on that.
God damn, John! So, do I not get to put in my 2 cents on this?
So, things ain't going well with Abigail then?
Just stay out of it, Arthur.
Gladly. Well, I suppose I should be getting on.
All right, then.
You okay?
Save your legs. You'll need them.
Mood seems pretty good around here.
It does.
Well, guess we should enjoy it while it lasts.
Thanks.
Uncle. Hey, Arthur. What you got going on?
Nothing much.
Yeah, that don't surprise me. All right, then.
Food seems to be pretty good around here, says Arthur after...
Hi, Karen.
Says Arthur after he's just heard John talk about killing his wife. Except I don't think she's his wife yet. Oh, nice. Oh, I can purchase camp upgrades with the ledger. Nice, that's new. On the front page of the ledger shows recent contributions in the camp funds. Swanson has donated an empty bottle. Where the hell did Sadie get an iguana scale? Where the hell did Susan get a bat wing? I like how so far it seems like I'm the one who's been donating the most expensive shit. Oh, Strauss's medicine wagon increases total supplies, includes snake oil to restore deadeye and bitters to restore stamina. Increases total provisions, adds fresh fruit and basic canned goods. Okay. Ammunitions and arms in my wagon. Revolver and increases armory supplies, adds repeater ammo and arrows. Nice. Lodging. First things first, Dutch wants something comfier. Upgrade Dutch's lodging, encourages others to donate. Buy a horse station, a place to retrieve horses from the stables or recall your main horse to camp. A chicken coop! Buy a chicken coop for camp. Add nutrition to all camp stews. Deadeye boost when consuming stew. Leatherworking tools. If we get Pearson better tools, he can make extra gear. Buy some leatherworking tools for Pearson. Gain access to extra crafting options. That wouldn't be a bad idea either, actually. Although I think I might upgrade Strauss's wagon first. That's only 30 bucks, and we get medicine, so that's not bad. We got ourselves some food, we got ourselves some medicine.
How did you get on, Herr Morgan?
I made a start on things. Haven't recovered all of it yet.
Good, very good.
My pleasure.
Well, if it's pleasure you're after, there is one other. This farmer preacher fellow I met in Valentine, Mr. Downs.
The opinionated little do-gooder? Yeah, I know the one. I certainly know the type.
Thank you, Herr Morgan.
There's no need to thank me. Like you said, it's pleasure I'm after.
He's more slippery than he seems. I've tried being polite. Don't take any nonsense.
Nonsense? Me?
If he doesn't have the money, beat him.
Well, I usually do.
I know. I know.
Wait, the do-gooder fellow who was looking for contributions, who came out and stopped me beating the crap out of that big dude in the middle of the street. He's the one who owns the ranch I've been poaching livestock from. Amazing. Amazing. I didn't realize that. It's news to me. Also, it looks like Arthur's beard has come in a bit thicker. How we doing on medical supplies, I wonder? Although perhaps I'll take a nap before I go running off to gather up some more money. and I can take supplies from the back of his wagon now, alright. That's cool. Go take a nap, though. Arthur needs his rest. For like 4 hours. Yeah, I got enough camp money, I'll use the next batch of it to upgrade Pearson's leatherworking tools. Let's see how I'm doing in terms of... I can give myself a wicked chin beard. Alternatively, I can give myself the Lemmy, which is probably going to end up happening, let's be honest. Or I can cut off the mustache and go full Amish. Be honest Abe, if only I can get myself a top hat. Let it grow out a bit longer, though. I will pomade my hair.
You'll work it out, Dutch. You always do.
Hey, Arthur.
Hey, Arthur.
Before I gather up the rest of the debts, let's talk to Hosea and do a little bit of hunting.
Hosea?
You want to go hunting?
What are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No. I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My God. Look, you need me to come with you.
Of course. Let's go.
Where are we heading exactly?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two.
I could do with a break from this place.
Oh, me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. You need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go then. So you still ain't replaced Boadicea?
Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no Boadicea.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Some big loudmouth bastard tried to rob me, was out riding, so well, you know how it is.
I see.
Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way, sorta. There's a decent dealer there. We'll unload him, you can buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on him, let's get going.
Okay, but I do kind of like this horse.
There's nothing wrong with two horses, and the stables always have the best ones.
Well, I guess you're right.
This horse is fucking massive. Look at this thing.
It'll be fun, Arthur.
You won't throw me?
No, he's an angel, if I'm near him.
Nasty little look in his eyes.
Oh, don't be rude about this magnificent creature.
What even is this?
Okay,
A Raven Blackshire, yeah. He's so tall.
Easy, big feller.
All right, let's head into town. No bar fights, please. I heard about that.
I'll do my best.
Although, if we're gonna be doing that, maybe I should,
We're heading out. Might be gone a couple of days. They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful saddles. I used to have a real nice one.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Got stolen outside that saloon in Deer Creek.
Ah, I remember now. Just about. That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Mac went crazy, threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there, came back in the next day, and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
I'll miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spot, that girl.
It must be pretty hard on Lenny. You could tell he was sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Nonsense. We'll be all right. Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so. You found a way to offload those Cornwall bonds yet?
Not yet. They're still very hot. Need to be done right. I have a couple of leads I'm looking into. Don't let that big bastard get the better of you there, Arthur.
He's all right. All right, boy. There, boy.
Calm your ass.
Stables are just up ahead.
Welcome back.
I'm after going to the...
Go sell that big brute. Buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
I'm after going to the butcher so often he knows me by sight.
Get a few things to lure that bear out with. Meet you back here in a bit.
Hey, how can I help you?
I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast.
Yeah, well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. And what about this one here? Yeah, you looking to sell?
I ain't sure yet.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Well, of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's been looking for a decent workhorse like this for a while. He'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Here, take a look.
Move out the way.
I don't know. Kind of like this guy. I might keep him. If for no other reason than he's so goddamn massive. I got no idea if I'm going to be able to find another one like this. Yeah, let's stable this fella. Pricey. That's an interesting looking horse. I don't need to... It's apparently a war horse, an Iron Grey Roan. Oh, wait, no, I think this might be the horse that I, yeah, because I got a Huzuma thing. Hold on now, I'm gonna have to check that. I'll be back in a second. Ah yes, you see, upon further examination, it appears I was correct. The reason why that horse is free is because the pre-order copy of Red Dead that I ended up getting came with a Warhorse and Outlaw Survival Kit. Now, I don't know where the Outlaw Survival Kit is, but apparently I have unlocked the Warhorse, so let's get him. Also, there's a Morgan, which is hilarious, because I'm a Morgan. I don't know, I might get that afterwards. But let's get this fella. He looks nice. Now I have 3 horses. This will be called my horse. But no, I think I know what I'm going to call him. I think I'm going to call him because, I think maybe I was streaming the first time I came across this fellow, but maybe not the second. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I was not streaming at all when I met him. But one of my random encounters, and I actually came across him twice, is there is a Civil War vet who is living on the streets here in Valentine, this former Union soldier named Mickey, who was sadly a bit touched in the head, probably suffering from severe PTSD, and missing an arm. I've been nice to the guy, because why not? And at one point I did tell him what my name was, and I said my name was Arthur, and then, like, he made the correlation between me and King Arthur. So, because I was being so friendly to him. So therefore, it seems only fitting that I should name my horse Merlin. Merlin the Warhorse. I like it. Let's go with that. I now have 3 horses, apparently. I guess these must all be saddles I already have, maybe? I don't know. Not sure what kind of saddle I want. I kind of like the Gurdon Vaquero saddle. Maybe I'll go with that. Either that or the Neller Dakota. Nah, Vaquero. Although actually I can't, because I do not have the cash for it. Okay then. How about the Neller Dakota? Do I have enough money for that? I do not. Okay, this is the saddle I own, so I guess I'm good for that. And if I want the improved version of the saddle, I'm going to have to, yeah. Okay, so I don't have the money for that. How about saddlebags? I cannot upgrade my saddlebag. How about stirrups? Can I upgrade my stirrups? I guess the Slimline one is the one I've already got equipped. Oh, I've got Build Oxbow stirrups too. Oh, that's the one that's equipped. Never mind. Horns. Those seem like they're mostly cosmetic. I don't really do anything there. Blankets. Bedrolls. I can apparently change their mane and tail. How so? Natural, regular, short, long, braid, mohawk, dreadlock. Natural, regular, short, long, Raid. Redlock. Let's not go too crazy with the horse stuff yet. Well, I don't really need to do any sort of fancy shit with this one yet, I guess. Provisions: apple, beets, carrot, peppermint. Potent horse medicine fully restores horse health and fortifies slightly. Potent horse medicine, horse reviver. I think I might get some horse medicine, because that might fix up my other horse.
All right, partner. You got yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything other than good animals. You have my word on that. All right, let's see. Here are your papers. And on me, a new grooming brush. And some treats.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, you. You treat this fella well. I know he's gonna look after you just fine.
Looks like a nice animal you got there. You happy?
Guess we'll see.
Hold.
I have to come back in and manage my other horses later.
All right, let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
Lead the way. So, what's this lake we're heading for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of Cumberland Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get there.
Back into the mountains? I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time, we're doing the chasing.
This is the
So
same
how are things with you and John?
same bear I ran into before.
Ain't it about time you let it go now?
It was a year, Hosea. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
I've spoken to him many times. He knows he did wrong. He just wants to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does. Running off on that kid is one thing, but there's code, and he knows that. He ain't Trelawney. Dutch and you pretty much raised him.
I know, but it's done. Has been for a while now.
Nobody else would have been welcomed back that easy after that long, and you know it.
Maybe, but please don't you put that to the test.
Well, that explains some of his animosity towards John. Man, this game is pretty.
Okay, I think we need to head right up here.
There's a reservation nearby. I might want to go check that out later.
Yes, I remember this place. Moonstone Pond. We're going the right way.
I can't recall if I've been up this way before or not.
That's the lake there. Good. We made it. Let's loop around the other side.
I should really be heading back over to Great Plains, see about Sean.
It's bounty hunters who've got him?
So Trelawney says. Javier and Charles have gone with him to scope it out.
Pretty dangerous going anywhere near Blackwater.
Right, but if he's alive, we gotta try.
Of course. Look there. Rabbits. Maybe we should catch one to cook.
Sure. Try and shoot one.
You don't want to use anything too powerful on a small animal like that. You just ruin the meat. Best thing's a bow or a .22 caliber varmint rifle.
I have hunted rabbits before.
Yes, and obliterated them with a shotgun, if I remember right.
Thanks for the vote of confidence there, Hosea. My beard has come in full and powerful. I saw a video not too long ago and it was friggin' hilarious. Apparently a guy, I think he works for Kotaku, he got the game day one, and what he did he spent 5 hours of playtime, which is around 50 in-game days, doing nothing but staying and holding himself up in Valentine, you know, once he finally got to Valentine. Like, he spent the entire day after he holed himself up in Valentine, or, you know, 50 in-game days, just going back and forth between the general store, and, going back and forth between the general store and the hotel. He locked himself in the hotel for 50 days and did nothing but drink hair tonic. It was insane. He had stacks of bottles in the bedroom.
Good job.
Well,
All right. Getting late. Reckon we should camp here.
Sure.
Well then, we get us set up.
Hilarious thing is, I've done most of this stuff already. They're giving me tutorials for things I already know how to do.
I'm famished.
Cook that rabbit then. They're delicious on an open fire like this.
Fine by me.
Oh, we got camp chairs.
Go on then. I thought you said you were famished.
Don't rush me, Hosea!
You want some of this?
No, I'm fine. I don't like eating this late.
Okay. After all that.
Yeah, cook another one, poke away, I guess. It's always nice to have food on your person. Oh, that's another thing I need to do, too. I need to go into Valentine after I get enough cash and buy myself a coffee percolator so I can have coffee.
All right. Well, we better get some rest. I want to be up at first light to find this monster.
He better be worth all this drama.
What drama? You bought yourself a new horse and you rode into the hills. What kind of drama is that?
Morning, Arthur. You ready?
Well, give me a minute.
Coffee?
Sure.
There you go.
So, what's your plan?
Well, we'll see if we can track him, but we might need to lay bait to draw him out. Bears like fish, obviously, but they also have a sweet tooth. A lot of fellas bait, then shoot from the trees, but I prefer to hunt on the ground. More dangerous, but we'll have a much better chance of getting a good shot in. And if he bolts, we can start right off after him. Can you mix up this bait for me while I finish packing this up? Fish, berries. Tie it up in that rag when you're done.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
I grew up in the mountains, Arthur. I was virtually weaned on bear meat.
Apparently bear meat's pretty greasy, so I've been told. Like it's not bad, but, like, it's kind of got this sort of, like, greasy feel to it. I've never had it myself, but, you know, that's what I've been told. I got this uncle who, like, hunted most of his life. There isn't anything on this island he hasn't eaten at some point or another. And, I'm pretty sure he's had bear before, and that's what I heard. Beaver is apparently pretty similar. Yes, eating beaver. Make of that what you will.
Just mix it together. It's not too hard.
Okay, I think I got this done.
Good. Pack up and we'll get going.
You said you were gonna pack things up.
What's the hold up here?
Give me time, man! Old man!
Okay, let's go.
Yep. Wait.
Excuse me while I yell at my horse a little bit.
We'll try our luck down by the water. That's where I saw him last.
Okay.
How's that horse treating you?
So far, so good.
You know, I was in this area with Bessie years ago.
Really? I didn't know that. I imagine you still miss her.
Every day.
Did you two ever think about getting out of the life?
We did briefly. You don't remember? Guess you were still young. Didn't last long. I drifted back into it. She understood. She knew what I was.
I remember you not being around for a while, but things were looser back then.
Truth is, there's never really any getting out. And staying in, it's hard. You know that. But Bessie and I made it work. Why? You thinking about getting out?
Me? No, of course not.
Listen, if Dutch's grand plans work, and we can make enough money to go someplace new, really new, maybe we can all have a new start. Anyway, for now, let's try and chase ourselves a bear, shall we? Let's look by the water here, see if he's been fishing again recently. Whoa!
From what little I've seen of him, I like Hosea. He's like the camp grandpa.
Dung, bones, any sign of him.
Legendary animal territory. You'll find legendary animals throughout the world. Ah, paw prints.
Well, there's some paw marks here, Hosea. They sure look big enough.
Good. Let's hope it's him. Can you... Which way he went?
This way.
Hmm.
The tracks go into those trees.
Went along the trail. Yeah, you can actually kind of see the tracks on the ground too. See, that's the attention to detail. Now, I don't have the eyes for it, but I imagine that if you were perceptive enough, you wouldn't even need to go into Eagle Eye. You'd be able to track the bear wherever the hell it went. Like, even with Eagle Eye, I've just lost it again. Yeah, I went this way. Oh, there's the other clue over there.
Wait a minute. Something on the ground here.
Half-eaten fish here. Must have been left by our friend, I reckon.
Come on, see if there's anything else.
Nope. Got something else on over yonder. Right here.
Something else on the ground, just here. There's shit here. Watch your step.
Looks real fresh. Reckon he's got to be close.
Let's keep going.
Looks real fresh. I am a connoisseur of the bear shit. It is a fine, early vintage. I completely lost track of where he went. This way. Good lord, I'm bad at this.
Looks like the trail ends here.
We lost him? For now. A little optimism, Arthur.
Well, what do you think?
I think we split up and each look.
Either that or we could place bait here.
That could work. Which do you think?
Oh. I have a choice.
Let's bait here.
Fine by me. Let's leave the bag over there. By those boulders up ahead, looks like a good spot for it.
It occurred to me that I got my damn heavy rifles left on the horse. I mean, this thing here is basically the only weapon I got that'd probably be heavy enough to take a bear out. I need to get more weaponry when I get the chance. Also, you should stay here.
It's all right, boy.
We should set it up by those boulders at the bottom of the hill.
Stay here, boy.
I ain't gonna want you to get mauled by no bear. I just got you. I know I didn't pay for you, but all the same. It tracks pristine predators in the territory, or vicinity. We'll plop it here next to these daisies. Those are some damn fine daisies.
Now we wait.
£1,000, you said?
More or less. Big scar down his face. Hey, did that bait look okay to you?
I think so. You're the expert.
Ready with your gun there?
I'm good. You okay? You seem nervous.
So do you. I'm fine.
No, it would really suck.
Let's just take a look at that bait.
Sure.
I just heard the bear, though.
We only just said it, Jose.
I know, but we need to do this right.
It would really suck if Hosea gets mauled to death by a bear this early in the game. That would really suck.
Give me a hand here. Got your knife? Easy.
Oh, damn! Ah!
You're fine, old man.
Of course I'm fine. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you, I think. That was fun.
You know what, Arthur Morgan? I'm a little old and beaten up to be after the biggest game. You can have this.
What is it?
It's a map. A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story. He said it told him where to find some real big animals.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You saved my life, Arthur. I think I'm going back to camp to lick my wounds. You coming, or you gonna track that monster? Well, you coming or not?
Let's go with Hosea.
I'm coming with you.
Let's get going, then.
I'll come back and look for that bear at a later date. I got some business up in the mountains I gotta take care of at some point or another. Right now I want to track down whatever debts Strauss still has on the docket.
Let's see if Dutch gives us any crap about disappearing like that. I don't need another "we gotta be out there making money" speech.
We were just out scoping a lead. He doesn't need to know it was a big furry one. Well, thanks, Arthur. I probably owe you one.
Don't worry about it.
I need to head out to Emerald Ranch soon. Look into something.
See you later, Hosea.
How did I fuck that one up? Track the bear within 1 minute 30 seconds. Shoot the bear at least 6 times. Complete within 12 minutes.
How's it going?
Let's inspect my beard. My hair is at 4 of 10, 4 of 10, 4 of 10. I can go full Lemmy if I do that. Or I can give myself epic chin beard. But no, I think I'll just leave full beard for now.
We gotta get some food soon, Arthur. Food or money, or these bastards will eat up.
I know, Dutch. I'm trying.
I know.
Wait, how are we doing for food? I thought we were good for food.
Could really use some good meat for this stew.
I know, I know.
This should be some real good eating. It all counts, Pearson.
How the hell did we run out of food so quick?
Good job, Mr. Morgan.
Alright, tell you what, let's go looking for some more grub. And then I'll head out and check out those donations. Donations, he says.
Okay, boy. Let's go.
I don't know. Some lady I was speaking to in town told me about a curse.
Curse? Yeah, nothing's more romantic than a curse.
Exactly. Prince turned into a toad, lovers into stone, entire country turned into morons.
Morning, Arthur.
Curses everywhere.
My lady.
What's Valentine's curse?
Well, I didn't quite understand what the woman was saying. Kind of her being a bit of an idiot, but something about a massacre and a last surviving Indian cursing the county.
Well, if they massacred people, then they deserve to be cursed.
Of course. You believe in curses, Arthur?
No. I believe in bullets. And not too much else.
You soulless wretch.
Good morning. Was it just bad luck or bad weather or something else?
Something about an eagle or an owl. And a gravesite. I didn't really get it.
Well, I think it sounds very interesting.
Good morning.
Good morning, Arthur.
That's interesting, because I've actually heard a lot of people in Valentine talk about talk about a curse of some kind. So I can't help but think that that's actually going to be part of something later on. Yeah, let's see if I can track down some more grub for the camp, and then I'll, head along and, collect the rest of the debts Herr Strauss wants me to. It'll be nice when I can finally start fishing. I think there's another quest that you have to do to even access that. There we go. Ooh, you're a pretty good one, too. If I can get you from horseback, all the better. All I need is for you to stick your head up. I'll use Deadeye if I have to. There. I can cook the animal, like, right from carrying it now, apparently? Interesting.
Pretty good hunt there, boy.
Also, who are you and what are you doing?
You're mine this time. Whoa, whoa, steady there. I'll scare away my dinner.
Okay. Not me, I already got mine, but yeah, let's see how well you do with yours. What are you even hunting anyway, boy? I don't see anything.
Yep, can't be far ahead.
Let's go investigate, shall we?
Well, you chose a fair spot.
Yes, I know where you are. Got him! Did you see that? Perfect!
Well, shit, you're good at this.
Yep.
Oh, you just kill a coyote? Yeah, you did. Oh, good on you. Good on you.
You sure are a beauty.
Not me, I'd take the whole thing home with me, but yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
Well, best be on the way.
Now me, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my tastier animal and I'm gonna bring it back to my friends, so you have a good day, mister.
Yeah. Whoa, easy.
Yeah, I don't know if there's much eating on a raven, but I don't know, we'll take it with me, I guess. I thought by plucking it I would have taken the meat out of it, but hey, let's take it home with us just to see.
Yeah.
I guess where I was out hunting with Hosea for a couple of days and didn't actually,
Oh,
There we go. We'll take this with us too. Hopefully this will be enough grub to keep the camp going for a little while. Like I said, I guess seeing as how we was out hunting with Hosea for a couple of days, the camp food supply dwindled a bit. Well, shit. Oh, we just gonna dive bomb a little bit, boy, and we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I mean, I haven't put you in mortal danger yet, Merlin, so I figure I may as well get on that right now. My unnamed horse knows all about us. Interestingly, the quality of the animal is still pretty good, so, you know. Sadly, I ain't gonna be selling this. Kinda stuck.
Who's there? It's Arthur. Hope you had a good old time while I just stuck stranded here.
Seems like I run into Bill a hell of a lot. He very frequently seems like the guy is usually on guard duty. I can't recall ever seeing him in camp, as a matter of fact.
Mr. Morgan.
Starting to look like home.
It's taking shape.
Hello there.
Howdy do! I apologize in advance for this stew. It needs better meat.
Yeah, well, I got it for you.
Okay, then.
This is all I got for you.
Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
See, if I get a hat like Pearson's, that'd be nice. I love me a top hat. Anyway, let's hop on my horse and go deck collecting. If I'm gonna be at that. Yeah, apparently even shaving off your beard is another thing you can do to, shake the law off you. Because apparently if you rob a train as a bearded beast of a man, and then shave, it's as if they don't even recognize you anymore.
Yeah, that's it, boy.
Ah, shit. No, I didn't want to break it lasso. Oh, that rabbit's probably long gone. Nope, there it is there. Ride that fucker down, I am. There.
Okay, boy.
So does that count towards my progress? Oh, let's check this out. Apparently, I'm currently underweight. In other words, Arthur needs to eat more. It's not going to let me check out my other horses? Okay, I'm going to have to go to the stable and see how they're doing.
Yep. Hey there, mister. How there, mister?
Quit wasting my time, you bleeding fool.
All right, easy now.
Well, ain't you an asshole? Well, that's one way to kill a couple of ducks. Also, his way of skinning a duck is to just rip it open and take the meat out. Like some kind of lunatic.
Yep.
There's a fire over here. Let's take a look, see who's about.
Easy.
Apparently no one. Huh. I mean, that's fine by me. That means I can take whatever the hell they got on hand. Bit of blood nearby, but I think that's mostly because they've been skinning animals. Oh.
Leave me alone! Damn! You kidding me? Help! Stop right there! Hold it right there!
So, I mean, if I kill him now, if I try to take him out on account of... I got another witness. Ah, shit.
What the hell? You son of a bitch! Don't do this!
Okay, he don't care.
Keep your mouth shut. You're dead, friend.
It's all right. It's forgotten.
Don't forget faces, my friend.
Yeah, you listen to the man with blood on his gloves. Never mind, I just got it from a duck. Boy, you know how many ducks I ripped in half. That's why they call me the Duck Ripper. Most threatening man in the West. Oh, that's some good old-fashioned glitching right there. I haven't come across too many glitches in this game, but I have seen a few. Like, one man was talking to me, and then he turned to talk to a fella who was walking alongside of him. But the problem with that was he didn't bother to turn the proper way, he just did a complete 360, and he turned himself into a noodle, basically.
Another day on the
Hey,
move.
partner. You're all right, boy.
I mean, I just hit your head against a tree, but that's fine. That's fine.
All right, boy. Slow it up.
I found so many new robbery targets.
Knock, knock, Mr. Roble.
No przepraszam, co pan robi w moim domu?
God damn it. English?
Me,
Speak English?
Silesia.
Yeah, good for
Upper
you.
Silesia.
I'm here for money. You borrow from a German man?
Aha, German. Mein Herr, sprechen the Kaiserreich.
I don't speak German neither. I'm here for money. Money that you borrowed from Leopold Strauss.
Leopold Strauss.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So it's time to pay. Where is it?
Oh, well, no, have nothing. It's very bad winter.
We've all had a bad winter, pal. Where is it?
Oh, no.
I don't want to beat this man any more than I want to. Or have to, I should say.
Where you keeping that silver?
Potrzebuję trochę czasu. Znajdę ci pieniądze.
No, still don't understand you. God damn it! You have a debt to Herr Strauss. Pay up!
Stop! Już nie mam siły. Przestań! Nie! Nie! Już nie mam siły! No! Please, no! No have money, but I have this. It's good. It's good. It's valuable. It's Warszawa, yes.
I have your things. Okay? I have anything in here or out there.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not getting his money, but I'm stealing all his shit.
The madder I get.
That's a rather nice painting he has, but I guess I can't take that.
Not good yet.
Arthur's one weakness, he can't get past a small chair.
Don't even speak English.
Well, he speaks some English. Not a lot, but a bit.
No.
Yes.
Nie rób tego! I must eat, proszę!
Okay, that should about cover things. What you got behind there?
Co? Przepraszam, nie rozumiem.
Move aside.
I won't take his wedding ring. I ain't that cruel. I got enough to cover the debt and then some. I'll leave him alone.
All right, boy.
I shall leave that poor man be.
Yep. Yeah, good boy.
Whoa! No. Let's not fall to our deaths here. What kind of bird are you? Oh, it's a bald eagle. Alright.
Yep.
I don't want to be unpatriotic. I won't murder that animal. That was a wasted effort.
Hello there.
Hey there.
Well, let's bring this debt back and see if I can upgrade Pearson's leatherworking tools. And then after that, I might head back into Valentine. See if I can buy myself that coffee percolator. Sell off what skins I have. Although I might talk to her on... So, how many times is that I've ridden into a tree? Like, maybe... I don't know. 5? 10? What? Hard to say. Also, Arthur seems to have been putting a lot of stuff in his journal. I'm gonna have to check that out now at once. See what new insights I can get into the mind of Mr. Morgan. Oh hell, I trampled the thing to death. Let's go check that out. Alright then. Ain't gonna be worth much, but at least I can feed it to the gang. All these poor bastards are gonna get my cast-offs.
There we go.
Now I'll leave you be. You have not stoked my ire enough, Turkey, for me to murder you in cold blood. Yet.
Just me.
Look what the cat dragged.
Oh, you think you're funny, Bill? You think you're funny? Alright then.
Let's get you looking nice. Hello. Hey. You'll work it out, Dutch. You always do.
Hello, Arthur.
Hi, Jack. You and your ridiculous short pants.
You okay?
You could just sit, you know.
No. I was wondering what the black dot was, but it was that again, wasn't it? Yes.
Hey, I got some loan money.
Put it in the box, Mr. Morgan.
Will do.
Yeah, once I get all our grub sorted away.
All right. Let me see. Don't you overcook this now, Pearson. Good job, Mr. Morgan.
Sure. Was Blackwater really bad luck, though, Dutch? Or you and Mike acting real crazy? You tell him, Arthur. Tell him to wake up. He's lost something.
What?
Blackwater was about surviving, John.
Not for that girl, it weren't.
Mr. Morgan,
Yes, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Matthews gave me a message for you. He said when it was convenient to head into Emerald Ranch. He's looking at a few business things there.
Okay.
Oh, he'll find something too. He always does. Will you be well now, Mr. Morgan?
I'm always well, Miss Grimshaw.
Well enough.
You okay?
I was on that boat. I saw what Dutch and Micah did, but he won't admit it.
We can't change nothing now. Anyway, I won't disturb you. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the botched boat robbery that John mentions in the first game, and about how that was when he realized that the gang was falling apart. Now, the gang doesn't officially fall apart until 1906, I think, so that's a full 7 years from now. I get the distinct feeling that Micah is the main bad influence in the camp, so I can't imagine. I can imagine that he might be the one that initially leads Dutch astray, perhaps. We got enough money to upgrade his leatherworking stuff. We do, yes. Actually, no, this lodging. course, that means the camp is now mostly broke, but we can upgrade shit, so that's nice. We got any valuables I can donate?
Hi, Arthur.
If we do, I may as well do that. Give items as opposed to money. I'll pony up that pocket watch. The rest of it I kind of want to keep for myself. Now then, Mr. Pearson. Can we upgrade our stuff?
Those loans are coming in.
Are they? Good.
Check the box. All right. Hey. John?
Hi. This camp could do with a few improvements. Why don't you take a look at my ideas?
So I need a perfect deer pelt, a perfect badger pelt, and a perfect squirrel pelt. This is going to be interesting. And I need a perfect deer pelt, a perfect elk pelt, and a perfect... I don't even know where the hell I can find a panther.
My items are one of a kind, Mr. Morgan.
Deer, boar, iguana. I haven't seen any boars or iguanas yet. How about my lodging? I don't have any alligator skin. I don't have... Okay, so here's some logic I have to ask. How do we get an alligator skull from the alligator skin?
I'll need you to go find me the right materials before I can make that.
I might be able to find a ram to make a ram skull thing. I need to find some perfect cougar pelts.
Hi there.
Boar. And an ox. I thought I saw some oxes not too long ago. I need to find some boar for John's tent. I'm gonna need to find some pronghorn. I know where to find that though. Gonna need some pronghorn there as well. Moose, wolf, snake, beaver, muskrat, and fox. Campfire, log, seat cover. I need a wolf pelt and cow hides. Perfect goat hide, elk antlers. I do have some buck antlers though, so let's make some hanging bones.
The Boy Scouts will be very pleased.
Won't they just?
Feel a bit more like home.
Won't they just?
Sit by the campfire.
Well, seeing as how he asked.
There he is.
Hello.
How you feeling?
A little better,
Well, glad you're on the man.
I suppose.
Basically every question he asks is, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, it must be Charles's parents. Baby Charles looks unimpressed. His parents look like they're relatively happy, though.
Mr. Morgan.
Yeah?
Can I ask you a favor, if it's convenient, I mean?
Sure.
If you're out on your adventures and you see any herbs for seasoning, would you mind grabbing them for me?
Seasoning?
Yes. Don't tell Mr. Pearson.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Except I've already got a bunch. Do you want them now?
Okay, well, let's talk more later.
We'll see you later.
Here's those herbs you asked for.
Excellent. Thank you. I'll slip these in Pearson's pot when he's not looking.
All right. How are you holding up?
Not very well.
Well, I'm sorry. You'll get better eventually. Well, I suppose I should be getting off.
All right, Arthur.
Nice to see she's decided to change her clothing. That's probably helpful.
Pearson. Evening, Mr. Morgan.
Let's go eat myself some stew and maybe go to bed.
Hi, Jack.
Evening, Uncle Arthur.
Well, actually, maybe what I'll do is I'll eat some stew, and I'll have a chat with our captive over there.
Arthur.
As soon as I moonwalk while eating my stew.
Please.
Actually, you know what? The hell with it. I'll talk to you in the morning.
Let me see some more smiling, boys. Come on. Life is actually pretty good. 100 years ago, we'd have been indentured men. My people were peasants, starving in a field someplace. My mamas were in Lincolnshire. My daddies were outside of Rotterdam. At least that's what they told me. The modern world is ugly. But the old world was worse. Our job is to make a better world for ourselves. Not go backward, but go forward. With hope and dreams.
Upwards, not downwards, and always twirling, twirling, twirling towards freedom.
And that hope begins now by being hopeful and happy. So cheer up. All of you, cheer up.
Alright then. Thanks for the pep talk, Dutch. I'm gonna go to bed now. I did not mean to examine the newspaper slip. That can go down there. And I'm gonna take a nap. Until nighttime, apparently. I didn't mean to select that, but there we are. I thought this was nighttime. I guess it more counts as evening. Easy to see why Dutch managed to gather all these people together, though, and I love how you're wandering around in the camp, and you see that a lot of the folks are actually reading. Music? Where the hell is Lenny? I haven't seen him in a while. Because I know he said Charles is on up, actually no, maybe it was Charles and Lenny are gone up to investigate what's going on with the other dude. I've gotten a lot of journal updates, let's check that shit out. I love Dutch like a father, but in many ways I love Hosea even more. He's kind and fair and like a human being. He's only human. Dutch is something else. This bear was also something else. Size of a goddamn hotel, and it was mean with it. Yeah, Strauss is back lending money and I'm back collecting it. The work mostly revolts me and shames me. Oh, that's interesting to know. Somehow robbing people honestly with a gun and fist is less repellent than robbing them fully in accordance with the law. It'll be the usual sort of desperados, sick farmers, pregnant maids, lovesick young men, and other dupes desperate enough and stupid enough to take Strauss's terms. The usurer's life may be a comfortable one, but it is foul work. Nice picture of Strauss, kind of. Took a day off and went hunting with Hosea. He really seems to be getting his strength back a bunch, although he was lucky not to die as this big bear he'd been after turned on us. I thought when we was stuck up in the mountains that the cold and misery would kill him, and we'd bury him like we buried Jenny and Davy. But he pulled through. He'll live a while yet.
Hi, Pearson.
Okay, Mr. Morgan.
Who's singing?
Where the flowers have been, with the heart throbs on as warmly now.
Oh, Karen. Alright, cool.
Have a seat and a swig,
Summer
Arthur.
nights were night. Oh, the sun it never dipped so low. Down affection's cloudless sky. The sun never dipped so low. Down affection's cloudless sky. 100 months have passed, Lorena, since last I held that hand in mine. Fell.
Whiskey,
Hold
ales,
me
and
fast,
anything, huh, Arthur?
Though mine
Sure.
beat faster far than thine. 100 months was flowery May. Went up that hilly slope we climbed. Watch the dying of the day. And hear the distant church bell chime. Watch the dying of the day. Hear the distant church bell chime. Matters little now, Lorena. Past is the eternal past. Our heads will soon lie low, Lorena. Life's tide is ebbing out so fast. There is a future, oh thank God. Is dust beneath the sod. But there, up there, 'tis heart to heart. 'Tis dust to dust beneath the sod. But there, up there, is heart to heart.
One of my
Derek.
favorites. This place.
Keeping out of mischief?
Yes, unfortunately.
All right. I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I had to actually sit down and listen to that because that's one thing I've been noticing about this game, and one thing I love is that they're giving so much. It's a very slow game. I've been noticing. It's like you can't be rushing from story beat to story beat. You need to take your time and explore and speak to the townsfolk, and more importantly, speak to your gang mates. Because every one of them seems to have their own specific personality, and there's all these little quirks with all of them. And you can miss a lot of it, is the thing. Like, a lot of the interactions between different characters here in camp, if you're not there when they happen, then you miss them. Like, had I immediately rode out after waking up, I would have missed that song entirely. And I love the attention to detail in, like, just these people living their lives. It's amazing. I can see now why it took this long to make this game. Despite the fact I was waiting for a sequel for Red Dead for 8 years, I'm really glad it took that long for it to come to fruition, because everything I've seen so far is just... it's just so good. Anyway, I'm going to take a brief break, only a few minutes, to, do a couple of things, and then I will be right back. To be honest, I get the feeling that a lot of my Red Dead streams are going to be so long that I'm probably going to end up splitting them up when I when I post them to YouTube, because let's be honest, nobody wants to be sitting down to watch like a 5-hour video. Like, my first Red Dead stream was 4 hours, I think. I always feel a bit bad whenever my streams stretch any longer than 2 hours. But for a game like this, I just go face and eyes into it and just have to keep going. So when I post this one, what I might do is I might cut it off right here, and this will be part 1 of part 2 or 3 or whatever this is, and then I'll split it up into another one for the next little bit I'm going to be doing. In any case, I am going to take a brief break, and I will return, and then we'll talk to our O'Driscoll captive, and I will ride back into Valentine and see what shenanigans I can get up to there. And then after that, perhaps I will go looking and see if I can enact some of these robberies that I've been given leads to, okay? So I'll be back in a few minutes. Stay right there.